Hey everybody, today is a craft your stash with nature. You're going to need a branch or 3 branches from outside or however many branches you want in your ladder. I cut mine down to 12 inches and just kind of cleaned off any of the excess bark and sanded down wherever it needed to be sanded down. Then I got some of this nautical rope from the Dollar Tree. This is the one that's 9.5 feet. And I did take out one strand of it. It's easier to manipulate with just the one piece. You can use jute twine if you want to, but that's kind of thin, so I find this to be the best. Today is a collaboration with the Schwovin's Nest, and I will definitely link her channel in the description box and the playlist for the collaboration. She has some amazing crafts on her channel, so please be sure to check her channel out, like it, subscribe to her channel, and do the same for me too. It definitely helps us out a lot, and I'm so happy to be able to do this collaboration with her, and I'm grateful for the invite. So once you get that strand taken out, you're going to get some tape and just put it on the ends so that they don't fray while you're pulling the rope through, because it tends to kind of fray at the end. So just put some tape on there just to secure it, and you're going to do that to both ends. And you can use whatever tape, Scotch tape, or I used masking tape or painter's tape or whatever that was. And see, this end was already kind of fraying, so it's definitely necessary, or else by the end of it you're just going to have a whole messed up frayed end there. So once you tape it, you're going to hold the two ends together and you're going to find the center point of the other end so that you have something to hang your ladder from. So that middle point is going to be where you hang your ladder from. So what I usually do is, once I find that middle point, I tie a knot at the top just so that I can keep that center point there. You can do this, you can not do it. I just find it to be a little bit easier for me whenever I do it. So I put something on the top just to kind of hold it there. And then you take your first stick and you're going to find where you want your first quote unquote step to be. And then you're going to put the rope over the stick and you are going to wrap the rope underneath it once, and then you're going to grab the back of the rope and tie and pull it over the end of the stick. I hope that makes sense. It's actually easier than I'm making it sound. Then you're just going to pull it to kind of adjust it, and it'll stay in place. The rope kind of moves around a little bit, but at the end of it, once you're done putting all the sticks in there, all the steps in there, it stays. So again, you're going to take the rope, put it on top of the stick. You're going to wrap that rope underneath once. Then you're going to grab the back rope from behind it and pull it over the side of the stick. And then I think I realized I kind of twisted it, and if you twist it, it's fine. Just make sure you twist all of them, because then it turns into like a little X. Now, if you don't want to do this part of it, you can just take the rope, make sure you get a long enough rope if you're going to do it this way that I'm suggesting now. You can just take the rope, wrap it around the stick, and hot glue it into place from in the back so you can't see the glue. And that's an easier way to do it. This is just kind of a more natural way, and it will hold. Technically this is the same type of knot that they use for like ladders when people go camping or whatever. So it's gonna hold. I mean, I've had mine hanging now for probably a year and a half, and I changed towels out. I don't use it for blankets. I do just use it for towels, and it is like in between my kitchen and my dining room. So sometimes I put the towels that match my kitchen, sometimes I put the ones that match my dining area. So it just depends on holidays, or I switch it out for like holidays. I just took down my Easter ones not too long ago. Now I just have some kind of general regular towels up there. You can put whatever you want up there, though. If you want to put some flowers on there, if you want to, whatever you want to put on there. And you're just going to do this for all the steps. Wrap it around, take it from behind, and put it over the stick. And I hope this makes sense. And I think once you actually are doing it, it makes a lot more sense than me telling you. And you'll know what I mean when I say I twisted it, because it just doesn't go right over. You'll see like the crisscross if you do it the wrong way. So, but again, it looks good that way too. So if you want to do that, you can. And you can make this ladder as long as you want, as short as you want. I think every time I've done it, I've done 3 just because to me, it's a good length. And I put like 12 inches in between each ladder rung. And the towels sit in there perfectly. They're just the right size. And it works. So once you get all the rungs in, you're set. And I'm like I said, once you get them all in there and you pull it, it's tight, it's not going anywhere. You can adjust them obviously if you want to add more or take one out or whatever. It's not permanent, so you can move it around. Of course, if you glue it in, that's a little bit more permanent, but if you use hot glue, you can tear it apart. So this is the last one, and then you can kind of end it however you want. If you want to just leave it hanging, you can do that. Like leave the rope hanging, you can do that. Or you can tie a knot at the bottom and then cut off the excess rope. You can tie both the ropes together. And sorry for the background noise. I'm in my basement, the quietest place in my house, and there's still noise. So I apologize for that. But yeah, so you can either, tie those 2 loose ends at the bottom together. You can cut them. You can tie knots at the end. And see, I'm pulling it at both ends and it's just tightening it up. It's strong. It's not going to go anywhere. And then I just take the knot out from the top. And you can leave it in if you want to. I don't like the way it looks with the knot on it. So I take the knot out. And there you have your ladder. And here I am. Like I said, see the bottom, you can either tie a knot at the bottom, cut the excess off. You can tie these two together, and then it just kind of looks finished at the end. But whatever you do, it'll look fine. You can leave the 2 pieces hanging there, just take the tape off so it doesn't look funky. You can even like attach a flower at the end, or anything, whatever you want to tie at the end. If you want to tie anything, that one kind of came loose, so I just tightened it up. And that is it. Pretty simple. And like I said, if you use the nautical rope as it comes, it's just a little bit harder to manipulate it, but you can do it. So if you have bigger tree limbs, then you might want to use the thicker one, but it's completely up to you. So that's it. That is the ladder right there, and you just adjust it, and you can paint them if you want to. You can use jute twine, you can use rope, you can use whatever you have. It works and it's going to look good, just the same. And that is it. So I hope you guys like it. Please like, subscribe to my channel. Be sure to check out the Schwovin's Nest and the playlist. And you guys make it a great day and be the reason someone smiles. Bye.